coach your team. And remember, both teams are refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments.
Everybody, and welcome into the Shelby TV broadcast of Utica Chieftain football. I'm Adam Zellick here with Mike Ventimiglio. Today we have the Utica Chieftains against the Utica Ford Falcons. Both teams come into this game 0-2, so both teams fighting for that first victory. We're going to go to the national anthem, so we'll be right back for the kickoff coming up next.
15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendito Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
So here we go, kickoff almost underway. Both teams looking for their first victory of the season. Mike, what do the Utica Chieftains need to do to get that first victory here tonight?
Well, they're 0-3 in the last 3 years against Henry Ford Falcons. Contain Ford's offense, make Preston Smith work. That's the number one right there. They have to make him work and work hard. Defensively, they have to try to contain him a little bit. Maybe double team him, triple team him if they have to. Keep feeding Nathan Ayers the ball. Last week he was on fire running that football, especially up the middle. Get the blocking that he needs on the offensive line. It's that way he can get his yardage. Spread the ball. Last week we seen O'Connor. He spread the football around, opened the playbook, if you will. Something that we haven't seen in the last couple years. If they do that, they have a great chance against Henry Ford. They had a great chance last week. Obviously, those last 2 minutes are something to forget. But a lot of positives came out of last week, Adam.
Absolutely. Looked pretty good at home, of course. Gave it up in the last couple minutes there, but still a good showing. And they're back here at Barney Swinehart. Now, what can we expect to see from the Ford Falcons here tonight, Mike?
They love to throw the ball. They also like to run it, but mostly they like to throw the ball, especially to Preston Smith, who is being recruited from Wayne State University. So that's pretty big for him. He's looking to have a good season for himself, and they also have a couple other players that are looking to be recruited. That's Alexander Iafredi as well from D2 and from Wayne State as well, another D2 school. But Henry Ford likes to run. They like to throw the ball a lot, and that's why I was emphasizing that the Utica Chieftains, their corners have to tighten down and buckle down like they did last week. They pretty much shut down Grosse Pointe South, their offensive game, where they had to run the ball a lot in that second half. So if they can continue to keep doing that going into this game, they have a great shot, especially with the offense that we seen last week.
Absolutely. Two big receivers for the Ford Falcons, both at 6'4", as you said. Here is the opening kickoff. Utica will be back to receive out to the 20, looking to get to that sideline, be out at about the 23-yard line, and we'll see the Utica offense for the first time tonight.
Well, on a couple side notes, obviously we know former head coach of the Utica Chieftains, Coach Tony Smith, is now on the Henry Ford side. Along with, let's take a look at this replay first. Lutz, who had a huge game last week, it's a couple yardage there. They're going to start the ball on the 24. But as I was saying, Coach Tony Smith is over on the Henry Ford side, along with head coach Todd Kane. So a couple familiar faces that we're going to see tonight on the other side of the opposition.
Absolutely. Emotions got to be high for both coaching staffs, of course. A lot of former Utica teachers, Utica coaches on this Henry Ford side now, and, of course, the new head coach this season, Matt Marulli, for the Chieftains.
Coach Tony Smith's understudy last year, if you will, offensive coordinator, and now the head coach of this Utica Chieftain team.
Handoff to the right side, trying to get that first down. Will get it. Nice run there for the first down on the first play of the drive for the Chieftains.
Nathan Ayers, I believe that was. Yep, of course it would. Nathan Ayers
And we'll
can
see
run that
him
ball.
we'll see him get a lot of carries today, Mike.
Oh, he did last week, and he was very strong up the middle, running that football with the blocking that he was getting, and the offensive line looked very, very good last week for the Chieftains.
And as you saw from the student section, it's a whiteout tonight. They usually like to switch it for every game. I think, would they have a neon out last game? So a whiteout this game for the student section, getting pumped, rooting there. Utica Chieftains on 11:48 in the first quarter here. 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. Hand off to Ayers. He looks to take it up the middle. Gain a couple of yards there.
Now, when you went here, Adam, let's take a look at this replay. Gets the snap right up the middle. Gets about 5 on the play. When you went to school here, did they do that during some of the games? Have a whiteout?
I don't think they
orange
had
out?
as well. I mean, they did, but I don't think they had as well coordinated student section then. Here, the Patrick O'Connor with the keeper. But now the tribe, as they call it, a little more organized now, and they make a good showing at every game, and every game they, plan out what they're going to do. So it's nice to see the student section supporting the football team, of course.
And you got to have that. It means a lot to the players as well to urge them on to victory.
3rd and 3 now for the Chieftains. They have it at the 30-yard line. 10:45 left in the first quarter. There's the handoff to Ayers. He's looking for that first down. He looks like he'll get it. And it will be a first down for the Chieftains. And you see Nathan Ayers doing a good job. He runs pretty hard downhill, and he just basically shoved the guy backwards there to make sure he got that first down.
Well, he's got a lot of strength, especially in those legs. He just needs a couple blocks. Let's take a look at this replay. O'Connor gets the snap, gets it over to Ayers. Ayers turns that corner, and there's a couple big blocks there by big number 51 and number 57, McIntosh. And Ayers able to get that first down.
1st and 10 at the 35 for Utica. The handoff to Ayers again, but stopped right in the backfield.
Henry Ford runs that 4.25.
Excuse me, that's Leonard Kasem who checks into the game for Nathan Ayers. He's going to get a decent amount of carries tonight, as well as you might see some Blake Franklin in the backfield for the Chieftains. So giving Ayers a little breather there is Leonard Kasem for not much of a gain. In fact, a loss of 1 there. 2nd and 11 now upcoming for the Chieftains.
Again, Henry Ford runs that 4.25, which is similar to what Utica runs. So could be a defensive struggle tonight. It could be both teams opening up their playbook as well. We've seen that last week against Grosse Pointe.
Man in motion for Utica. O'Connor will look to pass it. Got a receiver over the middle, but incomplete there. Nice coverage by Lewis on the Falcons to knock that play up. And intended receiver Dylan Scott for the Chieftains couldn't quite come up with it. So a 3rd and 11 now for Utica. 9:32 left in the first quarter.
Good play by Jaquan Clark. Able to get his hand in there. As you'll see right here, O'Connor has plenty of time. Nice play there by Clark to make sure that Dylan Scott did not get a hold of that ball.
And it was actually a good throw there. He almost did sneak that one in there. Just such good coverage, but he made about the best throw you could considering the situation.
Great coverage by Clark.
3rd and long now for Utica. Patrick O'Connor from the shotgun. Looking down the field, he's got a receiver. He catches it. And that'll be a first down for the Chieftains, down at about the 49-yard line. Nice play there by Slater Lutz on the catch.
Slater Lutz had a big game last week. I believe he had about 5 receptions plus 2 touchdowns. Slater Lutz has that speed. He might look little, but if he can use that speed, he gets open. Here's O'Connor right here. Gets out of the pocket and gets right to Slater. And he gets that reception and the first down for the Chieftains and moves that ball to the 48.
9:15 left in the first quarter, 0-0. 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. They marked that ball at the 48 after the reception by the Chieftains. Now a little screen pass, going to make something out of nothing there, and a nice job by Leonard Kasem to at least pick up a few yards on that first down.
And I think that confused, I mean, it did its job. It confused Henry Ford just enough that Kasem was able to get something out of that. A little bit of a screen pass, like you said. Really nowhere for him to go from the get-go, but then he got some block and then number 34 took him down, which is Samuel Kowalski. And we have an injury on the field there, number 55, Kadarius Flowers. Hopefully he is all right, can finish this game. It's a tough game. As you see the Henry Ford section.
Yeah, nice showing by their side.
Let's take a look at this replay. Nice screen pass. Kasem with it. Kind of, that's what happened. He juggled the ball a little bit. But he was able to get some yardage on the play. About 3 yards. So the Chieftains are going to be 2nd and 7 on the 49 with 8:54 to go. No score. Sometimes you're thinking run before catching the ball, and that could have been what Kasem did there as he juggled it a little bit, but it's good to see as well Flowers, Kadarius Flowers for the Falcons, that he's up and making his way to the bench on his own.
2nd and 7 now for the Chieftains. They're at the Ford 49-yard line. From the shotgun, they're going to hand it off. A nice little hole up the middle. Nice little gain there by Ayers. Make it a 3rd and about 4, maybe 5 upcoming for Utica.
And that's what Ayers does. He gets those, a couple yards here, a couple yards there, and then all of a sudden he breaks out when he gets the package that he needs. There's that run right there. But then it looked like number 10 for the Falcons takes him down at Zach McRoy.
So 3rd and 4, Chieftains in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off again, though. Ayers with the carry, going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a 4th and 4 upcoming for the Chieftains. Let's see what they decide to do here at midfield.
Kowalski with a big tackle there. Take a look at that replay. Ayers. Let's see right there, number 34 of the Falcons. Samuel Kowalski was able to get a hand in there, and then it looked like number 78, Frank Young, took him down right away. So if it wasn't for Kowalski getting that hand in there at him, Ayers could have probably got that first down. It looks like the Chieftains are going to go for it.
Yeah, going to be aggressive here to start the game.
I like it.
3 wide guy in motion for the Chieftains. Oh, the punt there from O'Connor. And it looks like a nice one. If a Chieftain can get down there, it takes a Chieftain-friendly bounce. That's going to be down at the 6-yard line. So a little bit of sneaky there, the quarterback with the punt from the shotgun, and it was a nice one.
I like what I'm seeing from head coach Matt Murilli, changing things up here. Haven't seen something like that in a long time. And Henry Ford obviously was not expecting that whatsoever. O'Connor getting that snap, and it looked like he was going to go back to pass, obviously, and he kind of pooched it up.
But that's something that sets you up for later. You run that same thing, you keep the Falcons on their toes, and maybe that helps you out in a 4th down later in the game.
That's something, obviously, they haven't used in the game, so unless you go to the practices, the scouts, you ain't going to see that.
So here's the Ford Falcon offense for the first time. 7:28 left in the first quarter. We're going to see a handoff here, and he's gobbled up right away by that Chieftain defense.
Chieftains again last week. It's Morgan.
Yeah, Ricky Morgan, the starting running back, the junior here for the Falcons, gets the first carry, and he had nowhere to go.
Last week we know that Grosse Pointe South, their offense is very potent as well, but the Chieftains were able to contain them.
And we'll have to watch out for that passing attack, as we talked about earlier in the game. The 2 wide receivers, Preston Smith and Alexander Iafredi, the 2 6'4" wide receivers, they're getting some Division II attention at least. And the ref straightening something out here.
Well, again, we said the emotions were high for this game, as a lot of connections between both of the schools.
Noah Heide, the quarterback for the Falcons, he'll hand it off to
Chieftains right there.
Elijah Graham, and he goes down quick.
There's that Chieftain defense just not letting anything by them.
Yeah, 3rd and 11 for the Falcons on their own 5-yard line. 6:45 left in the first quarter, and of course no score here in this game yet. And this is going to be a tough spot for the Falcons as they're pinned by their own end zone, and a 3rd and long upcoming. And you have to think this is when we'll see them spread the ball out a little bit. They do like to spread the receivers out and toss it down the field a little bit every once in a while, so I'm sure we might see that here. 3rd and 11, a bad snap. They look like they might have him in the end zone.
And they do.
And that is a safety. Great defensive play by the Chieftains. Bad snap for the Falcons, and Utica will take an early 2-0 lead here with 6:28 in the first quarter, and they'll get the ball.
Ivan Kesto and number 91 teaming up. Denzel Felton to get that safety.
Yeah, just a bad snap there low. Not much he could do with it, then just running for his life, but there's already Chieftains right in Heidi's face. And a great play there to get that safety, and now you get your offense on the field with hopefully decent field position for the Chieftains.
The Chieftains last week led the whole entire game, and obviously those last 2 minutes are something that you have to forget about coming into this game. And as I said, a lot of positives came out of that game as well. Let's see what the Chieftains do now offensively. As you said, hopefully they get good field to start this drive in this series and see what they can do offensively. Again, O'Connor been given the green light to air that ball and spread things out, which is what I think he obviously needs. He has that power in his arm. As long as he gets that blocking from his line, he can open things up.
So the Falcons will have to kick it from the 20-yard line. So Chieftains should get decent field position on this return, but we'll see. And not a very good drive so far. Their first offensive drive for the Falcons went nowhere but backwards.
That's what you want to see from that defense. That defense was stifling again, can't emphasize enough last week.
Here's the kick. Be caught at about the 28-yard line. Has some room to return it out to the 40. Shakes up to the middle of the field. Gets to the 50. A couple yards pass, and that'll be on the Ford Falcons side of the 50 at about the 48-yard line. So the Chieftain offense will take over. Second time they'll get to see him today, and they'll have pretty good field position here and try to add to that 2 points they got on the board.
Take a look at this replay right here. Gets that catch. Lutz reading everything
nice
perfect.
Cut there.
Yep. It just gets the blocks that he needs to just get up to that 48. Let's see what the Chieftains can do here on this drive.
1st and 10 for the Chieftains. 3 wide near side of the field. Patrick O'Connor, he'll hand it off to Ayers. Ayers finds a little bit of room, pickup of about 2 there on that play, and that's what the Chieftains like to do. Spread out, go usually about 4 wide, and just one running back in the backfield. As you see, they run the ball a lot out of that formation. So a 2nd and 8 for the Chieftains. 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Chieftains use that variation of the jet sweep on the offensive side.
And they'll go 4 wide again. Hand off to Ayers. Gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at about a 3rd and 9 now for Utica as that play went nowhere.
Good defensive stop by Henry Ford. Try to stop the momentum here from the Chieftains. Ever since that safety, the Chieftains have been moving that ball. Ayers quickly taken down there by Young, as you said. Great read by Young for the Henry Ford Falcons.
3rd and 9 at midfield for the Chieftains. 4 wide, 2 on each side. Patrick O'Connor looking down the field here, looking his offense over, reading the defense. He's going to take it, look to throw to the sideline. He'll have to keep it himself, though. Nowhere really to go. Just gets a couple yards there, but nothing doing as it'll be 4th down upcoming for Utica.
Well, again, we said both teams running practically the same type of defensive scheme, the 4-2-5. And Henry Ford showing what they could do now defensively as the Chieftains get stopped in their tracks. And it looks like they're going to punt this ball.
Falcons back to return. Here is the punt. A nice high punt. And it will be returned and falls down right away. Had a hard time trying to run basically as he was catching it there, and not much in that return for the Ford Falcons. See that nice high punt again, kind of hit his back shoulder as he was already running to return it there and taken down right away. So we'll see the Ford Falcons offense for the second time here tonight. 4:11 left in the first quarter. 2-0 Chieftain lead. Here's the handoff, getting to the outside there for the Falcons. And a nice, oh, is he taken down? He'll be finally taken down at the 21-yard line. And let's not forget about our sideline guy, Nick Buckler, down there. Nick, what's going on?
Well, Adam, a lot's going on without actually going on. We saw that last Utica drive stall out pretty quickly. It was a 3-and-out. And the reason why is because they really didn't mix up the passing game into that drive there like they did on their first drive. They really had Ford on their heels defensively on that first drive before that stalled out when they got away from the pass. So maybe look for that the next time they get the ball here as we see a big gain from Ford.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nick. And as you say, a first down there from Ford. We see Preston Smith getting a reception, and we've been waiting to see him bust out a little bit, the big 6'4" senior receiver, and they'll have to watch out for this kid tonight. And Falcons pick up their first down of the night. 3:49 left in this first quarter. And there's the handoff, a nice run there up the middle by number 9. Nice play there by Kenyeti Byron. And this is another kid you have to look for in the offense. They got plenty of weapons here at Ford, and they'll give it to a lot of different people.
Let's take a look at this replay right here. Byron gets that handoff, just blocks everywhere for the Henry Ford Falcons to open it up and get him to a big gain and a 2nd and 2 on 45. Let's see what happens here. We got a penalty on the play.
Got a snap infraction on the center. 5-yard penalty.
Big penalty there on the Falcons as they get halted now in their tracks, as it's going to move back 5 more yards.
Yeah, had a nice 2nd and 2 set up for them. You'd like to be in that position, but now a 2nd and 7 upcoming for them from the 40-yard line. 3:15 left in the first quarter. They trail it 2-0 to the Chieftains.
This is where the Chieftains need to get a huge stop here. Again, they're going to try to go to Preston Smith if they can as often as possible, and that's where the Chieftains need to try to contain them.
Here is the handoff. Nowhere to go there for Byron on the carry, and taken down. Nice stop there by the Chieftains.
Great coverage read there to stop Kenyeti Byron as he gets the handoff in motion. And the Chieftains quickly take him down. Number 22 for the Chieftains, Nathan Ayers.
Byron's got the like glasses, goggles on. Those got to be hard to play with, man. I don't know if I can
Horace
play
Grant.
with those. Yeah.
Horace Grant, the old Chicago Bull forward. They used to wear the goggles.
3rd and 6 here for the Falcons, looking to pass. They will. Comes up with the catch. Nice reception there. He's got some room to run after, and taken down at about the 43-yard line of the Chieftains. And that's the big man, Preston Smith, that we've been talking about. This kid can play out there at wide receiver.
Yes, he can. And the Chieftains there. Let's take a look at this. If we have the replay, I'm not sure. We do. Gets the there's plenty of time, and again, the Chieftains have to press on him tighter than that. You give him any inch, which they did there, he's going to catch that ball.
Yeah, and he's
they
just
got to
so
make
big
him work.
using his size there. And there's a handoff up the middle, and a pickup of a couple yards there for Ricky Morgan, the running back. And Falcons are now moving the ball pretty well here on their second drive after their first drive stalled out, and well, it ended up with a safety.
Adam, I think we need more cowbell.
Oh, absolutely.
More cowbell.
Rolling out, look to throw it down the field. Has a receiver, he makes the catch, stays in bound. Nice reception there by Alexander Iafredi. And this wide receiver duo for the Falcons is wreaking havoc now on the Utica defense, and that'll be another first down.
That's what we were talking about before the game here. Let's take a look at this play. Heidi able to roll out, has plenty of time to get it to Iafredi as he leaps for the catch.
Yeah, beautiful pass there, too, right on the sidelines.
And this is what we talked about. They have to make the wide receivers work.
So we're going to get a timeout here with 1:27 left in the first quarter. Chieftains lead it 2-0. And let's not forget about our man, Nick Buckler down there. Nick, you went to Ford, so I'm a Utica alum. You're a Ford alum. Do we got a wager on this game or something? What do you think is going to happen here?
Adam, I think we got to have something. Maybe you shave your head when Ford wins. No, I'm just kidding. There's definitely got to be something on the line here. And we can't forget about our buddy Mike. We got to incorporate him somehow.
All right, well, maybe a shaving of heads. Mike, are you down for that?
Well, I didn't go to both of the schools.
Oh,
I went
well,
to
that's
Warren
true.
Mod. So
all right, well, Mike doesn't have to be in a part of it.
I don't know, Nick, if I can be involved in this. I mean, you went to Henry Ford, Adam went to Utica. I think lunch should be on the line.
All right, we'll do a lunch. How's that sound, Nick?
Maybe some cupcakes or something.
Oh, cupcakes. All right, you baking them? You can bake your own cupcakes?
Mike can make our cupcakes, the middleman.
All right, thanks, Nick. We'll check up with you in a little bit here. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. They've been moving the ball well on their second drive here. Looking to score the first touchdown of the game.
They have to stop the momentum here. Chieftains need a big stop on this series.
Heidi from the shotgun. He'll throw that screen pass to the outside. Nice little move there, but goes nowhere. Still fighting for yards, but really he'll just get to the line of scrimmage. That's Kenyatta Byron there on that reception.
That's a good start right there. Good stop by the Chieftains. They read that well. As Byron had no place to go on that left side.
And the Falcon offense here does switch it up a lot, though. We've seen a lot of different plays, just running the ball, get a lot of guys involved, and then passing. You know, they can take it deep, throw a lot of screens.
And now they're going into the hurry up, so we're the clock down just a bit here.
Yeah, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. The handoff there to the left side, nowhere to go there. Another nice stop by the Chieftains, and
there you go.
Ricky Morgan, the junior running back for Ford, had nowhere to go. So this run stopping game of the Chieftains has been great. If you're Ford, though, they haven't really been able to stop the pass. That's where you got to look to attack.
Let's take a look at this replay right here. Heidi gets the handoff over to Morgan, and Morgan has no place to go. Chieftains right there all over him, taking him down. That's number 50 with the tackle. Elijah.
Looking at pass, nowhere to go. He'll be taken down for the sack, although there will be a flag there on that play. We'll see what that is, but
it looks like Ford was holding, though. I think you're going to see a hold here on the Falcons, but I could be wrong, and it is. No, let's take a look at this replay right here. Heidi, no place to go. I believe there was a hold right there by number 68 on the Falcons.
Yeah, it looked like it was Thomas Kaminsky there. Grabbed him, but we'll see what the refs come up with here.
Well, he didn't get away with it because once he got away, Heidi was taken down. So
that's one of those where the guys just pass you and you grab onto whatever you can.
Listen what the linesman has to say here.
Holding on the offense, penalties decline, 4th down.
Yep, and a good call there to decline it by Coach Morelli.
But you got to give credit to the Chieftains defense. That goal line stood tall right there on that series drive. We were able to put the stop to the Falcons.
Yeah, so 4th and 16 from the 30. It looks like they'll let the first quarter run out. They will. So 4th down for the Falcons. End of the first here. We'll switch sides of the field, and we'll be back for this second quarter of play between the Falcons and the Chieftains.
15 years and Esplendino Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendino Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
And we're back here for the second quarter of play at Barney Swinehart Field. The Chieftains lead it 2-0 over the Falcons, but the Falcons looking to take the lead now as they'll attempt a field goal about a 46-yarder, and doesn't look like it's got enough, and it's off to the left, so no good there. Chieftains will now take over on offense.
That was... I can't even pronounce his name, so I'm not going to.
Well, maybe a little optimistic there by the Falcons.
Alejandro.
On that field. That's a long field goal for a high school kicker, so that's a tough one.
Well, his first name is Alejandro, so I will say that, but I don't know how to spell.
Oh, that's Steinwasser.
Oh, there you go. Leave it to you.
And what a name for a kicker too. I like it.
Well, everybody butchers my last name, so I know the feeling, so I don't want to do that.
So Chieftains take it over. 1st and 10 for them. 11:55 in the first half left. Shotgun 2 wide for O'Connor. He'll hand it off to Ayers. Ayers trying to get to the outside, but nowhere to go for him. Probably back to the line of scrimmage. And a 2nd and 10 upcoming for Utica.
It looked like he was taken down by Trevor Saran. The senior, 6'1", 180, taking him down. Backup quarterback for the Ford Falcons. And then Ayers had no place to go.
2nd and 10 for the Chieftains. Ayers in the backfield, 3 wide. Handoff with the guy in motion. Looking to get up the field. Ducks 1 tackle. Looks like a mouth guard went flying there for him. Gets close to that first down marker, but couldn't quite get to it, and that's Caven Higdon for the Chieftains.
The junior for the Chieftains gets the handoff here in motion.
Let's see if we can see this mouth guard get hit right out. Right here, I think it is. Boom, there it goes. See it?
Yep.
So, you know, you're taking a pretty good shot there when your mouth guard goes flying. But either way, a nice run there. 3rd and 3 now for the Chieftains. Again, Higdon in motion. No, O'Connor, though, will keep it, and he does not get that first down. Gets maybe to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky, and he wasn't too happy with that play, it looks like.
Well, we were talking about a defensive struggle, and so far that's what it's been, is a defensive struggle as both teams tested the waters with offensive paralysis in the beginning of this game, but so far, after those first 10 minutes of the first quarter, both teams have shut things down offensive on the
So
opposition.
O'Connor back to punt it again for the Chieftains. This time, though, not faking it. He shows that he's going to punt it. Pretty nice punt there. Bounces and right off a Chieftain defender there, and that'll be downed. And they got to move that up. It bounced off them. So the Falcons look like they'll take over at about the 46-yard line of Utica's side of the field. 9:51 left in the first half. Chieftains still lead it 2-0. So, Mike, not a lot of offense. In fact, really no offense. And the closest an offensive got is Ford on that last drive there and missing the field goal. So we'll see what they can do this time.
Both defensive standing tall for both teams. They, again, running at 4.25, but let's see now what the Falcons are made of. I mean, obviously they have Preston Smith and Iafrady that can catch those balls, and Preston Smith is 6'4", 180, and you got Iafrady who's also 6'4", 195, so they can leap up and grab the ball as well.
Absolutely. They've had success in the passing game. You'd think they'd go back there, and here's the handoff to the right side. Gets to that sideline. A nice carry there by Byron for the Falcons.
Well, the thing is that the Chieftains are giving Heidi no time, which is good. They're rushing him, and Heidi has had nothing but to be able to hand off to Byron.
And it seems as if the Falcons are setting themselves up here to be able to pass that ball and kind of waiting for their moment. And any time here we could see them toss one deep. 2nd and 5 now, the handoff to the left. Oh, that's a fumble on the ground, but they'll get it back there. Nice job to jump right back on it. That was Ricky Morgan, the running back, who coughed it up there for the Falcons.
Big hit, too, on that play by Kevin Hagan. Here's the replay right here. We're 24 stumbles. The Chieftains quickly take him down.
Yeah, and a nice job by Higdon there to just put your helmet on the ball. That's the best way you can do it. Slam your helmet straight into there. It's hard to hold on to it. So 3rd and 4 now for the Falcons, and we'll see who jumped. It appeared it was the Falcons who jumped first, but we'll see what the refs have to say about it.
Looking like, yep, it's against the Falcons.
Dead ball, legal procedure on the offense.
That's the 3rd penalty that they've had all night.
Yeah, none of them big penalties, really just 5-yard penalties, but still that's enough to hurt your offense, and you never want to be moving backwards down the field. So 3rd and 9 upcoming on their own 47-yard line for the Falcons. 9:08 left in this first half. Chieftains still lead it 2-0. Falcons look to pass. They'll get it out over the middle. Still has some room, and a nice first down there for Preston Smith, the big wideout, and a huge play there on 3rd down for the Falcons offense.
Again, you have to play him tight. Let's take a look at this replay. Heidi gets the snap, and right away finds Preston. The Chieftains can't trip him up until the 33. Finally take him down, but they get that first down with 8:51 to go in this second quarter. Chieftains up 2-0.
And Ford's passing the ball around with ease. You'd think they'd pass it more. And here's the handoff to Byron on the outside, and breaks one tackle, spins into a bunch of Chieftain defenders, and it looks like he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe even a loss of a yard there.
And they needed that. They needed a huge stop like that by number 72 for the Chieftains, Jay Woody. But again, you have to play Preston Smith tight, or he is going to break out and cause a lot of havoc for you.
I mean, anytime they pass it, he's had success. If I'm the Falcons, I just start airing it out.
You got to shadow him. You got to stay on him. You got to double team him. But if you double team him, then you got Iafredi that's open as well, and he's capable as well to catch that ball.
Well, luckily he checks out for this game for Utica, or this play, so they won't have to watch him here. Ball tossed up in the air. It's an intercepted, bobbled around it.
Yep.
It's picked off by the Chieftains at the 11-yard line. Nice pick there by Dominic Carrera.
Well, the big play was Heidi was pressured, nearly sacked, and he was able to throw the ball and get it out in time.
He threw that one in what looked like triple coverage, just lobs it up here. Not a good decision.
Heidi with the gets the snap, and you didn't see it in the screen, but number 55 with the near sack, but then the Chieftains, yep, a triple coverage. And the Chieftains come down with it, and the Chieftains stop the Henry Ford Falcons again.
We got a flag here.
I think it's going to be on Utica.
Dead ball, legal procedure on the offense. First down.
I guess I spoke too soon how the Chieftains were playing a disciplined game.
Yeah, they had to get one penalty in there. Come on. You got to even it out a little bit. No, and that's not where you want to be moving back, but they have limited the penalties so far, so you just try to recover from it. 1st and 15 on your own 7-yard line for the Chieftains. 8:10 left in the first half. Utica has the lead 2-0, so see what this offense can do on this drive with Patrick O'Connor at the helm. Handoff to Ayers up the middle. Still fighting for yards, but really nowhere to go on that play.
It's become a defensive struggle here. Both teams can't seem to get. Seems like when they do get the momentum, the other team stops the momentum quickly.
Yeah, as soon as either team really gets on the other side of the 50 or in any chance of scoring position, they get stopped pretty quick, but give credit to both defenses here so far tonight. 2nd and 13 for the Chieftains. O'Connor from the gun. He'll look to pass it. Interception on the 10. Might have the touchdown. He does, and that is a touchdown for the Falcons. Alex Bogan, pick 6, and the Falcons take the lead here in the first half.
Just a bad play all around. O'Connor looked like he was rushed there. Got a not that great of a snap as well, and he rushed it to try to get it to his receiver. Let's take a look at this replay. Gets the snap, yep, and he boggled it a little bit. He tried to get it over, and then Bogan was able to just pick it off and take it into the end zone for 6. So just like that, the Ford Falcons
Yeah, and that's a tough mistake to make. Extra point up and good, but a tough mistake. He's got to put that one behind him, of course. That's a big play. You're pinned up against your own end zone. You got to be safe with the ball, but he's a senior. He'll try to put that one behind him here, so we'll look at it one more time. And
there's his receiver, number 6 for the Chieftains. He was going to Joshua Goodsby. But again, he got a bad snap, bobbled it a little bit, kind of rushed the throw. He needs to be a little more patient possibly in the next series here. But needless to say, O'Connor has played well so far this season. So one tough nick he's got to shake it off and just come back out here and go from there. The Chieftains only down 7-2 here. Try to get a TD before the half.
Yeah, still plenty of time here in this first half for the Chieftains to answer. And you're only down 1 score. So Chieftains back to receive here. And we'll see how the senior quarterback O'Connor reacts to this one, how he can see if he can put this one behind him, as now the Falcons have the momentum in this ball game.
O'Connor seems to be able to bounce back pretty quick here, so I would expect nothing less. Crowd gets a little loud and crazy here at Barney Smarnart.
And a nice deep kick, and that'll be out the back of the end zone there, so a touchback for the Chieftains.
So Nick, got a big question for you down there. The tension's pretty high between both teams since there's a lot of Utica coaches over at Henry Ford.
Yeah, I think that really adds to the rivalry for sure in this game. It already was quite a rivalry in this Mac-White tussle that is today. And the big one is Tony Smith going from Utica, now the defensive backs coach at Ford. And there's a lot of gray area there and kind of what happened. So, he wants nothing more than to shut down Tyler O'Connor and the Utica Chieftains passing game. And like we saw on that last possession, a pick 6 definitely makes a statement.
And here's a big run for the Chieftains. Josh Abadi, he's got room to the 20. He'll finally be, does he stay in? He does.
He tiptoed that line.
Did he really stay in? Touchdown.
And the referees haven't signaled
he
yet.
says no, but either way, a big run. And they're going to say he went out of bounds, I believe. But either way, a huge run.
He tiptoed that
for
line.
The Chieftains.
Obviously,
wow.
you can't challenge it, but let's take a look at this replay. Ayers gets the ball. Nice block there. Runs through there. Number 81 can't catch him. Number 21 isn't going to catch him. And finally, they do at the 20. And
yeah, he definitely stepped out there.
He definitely stepped out. He was
Ayers.
tiptoed that line and they stepped out. But what a run there by Ayers.
Holding on the offense.
Oh, and it's going to be all the way
penalty,
taken
repeat
back.
first down.
Yep, so Chieftains moving back, the worst time to get a penalty there. And, wow, that one's going to hurt you.
Let's take a look where the penalty had looked like right there. At the
yeah, holding early there then. And that one hurts for the Chiefs.
So they did a Detroit Lions to themselves.
Yeah, the second penalty there. They've been pretty good on the penalties, but
I call it a Detroit Lions to themselves because that's what the Lions do and they do best.
Oh,
something big happens.
Don't depress me about the Lions yet, Mike. They're undefeated so far.
7-9, Adam. 7-9.
Yeah, well, that might be generous, really. So, Chieftains back themselves up here, 1st and 19 from the 11. 7:14 left. Utica trails Ford 7-2. See if Ayers can make another big play here for his team. And there's the handoff. Be taken down there, and that will be Leonard Kasem, who comes in to give Ayers a breather after a huge run like that, especially when he gets taken back. You say, Coach, give me a couple plays off. I'm winded.
Well, when something like that happens, you get a bad penalty, you have to shake it off quickly, but it took the air right out of this stadium. That place was rocking. No doubt when Ayers took it down to the 20.
And a great job by the camera crew up there. At least we got good weather for him today, but that's still not an easy job up there, and doing a great job so far tonight.
Let's welcome back Ashley, too, the girl there in the middle. She made her way back here to Shelby Television.
Well, welcome back. 6:25 left, 2nd and 14. O'Connor looking to throw. He maybe has a receiver, a little overthrown though, and just can't quite come up with it. Nice shot though down the field to Dominic Carrera there for the Chieftains.
A little bit too much oomph on that pass. I think if he could have held back just a little bit. But you got to give the defender also a lot of credit, which was number 21 of the Elijah Graham, the Henry Ford Eagles. Let's take a look at this replay. It looked like Graham was able to, yeah, he did. He got a hand in there, was able to hold him back just a little bit. Otherwise, I think Carrera would have been able to bust out a little bit wider and been able to get that catch.
Good. So a 3rd and long now for Utica. 6:18 left in the half. O'Connor rolling out, looking to pass. He's got some receivers down the field. He airs it out deep. It's going to be an interception, though, for the Falcons. We will see a flag, though.
There's a flag, I believe, on Ford.
Well, we'll see if they call that offensive or defensive pass interference. It's hard to tell right off the bat. We'll see what the referee saw here. And
I think Higdon was held. Was it Higdon or was it Goodsby again? And I think it's on the Falcons here, Adam. If it is, that's huge.
Yeah, big bailout for the Chieftains, if it indeed is. There was it seemed like a little pushing back and forth, but not sure if the.
I think they're going to give it to. I think it is. I think it's on Henry Ford.
Defensive pass interference.
It is.
Yep.
That's huge. He was held up, and that's why. Let's take a look at this replay. Connor gets the snap, rolls out, finds his man deep.
Interference on a defense.
Coming through here and
15
there.
yards from the previous spot.
I don't see no.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from there. It might have been a little earlier on, but
Higdon.
Either way, that's going to be an automatic first down for the Chieftains and 15 yards there. So Chieftains get bailed out a little bit, and we'll have the first down.
Huge bailout for the Chieftains. With 6:12 to go here, as they are in need for some points here to end this half.
So first down for the Chieftains after the pass interference on the long pass. Handoff, near side of the field, shakes one defender, puts the head down, and gets about to the 41-yard line, and that's Leonard Kasem on the carry for Utica. Nice little pickup there to make it second and about 3 yards upcoming.
Leonard Kasem just touched that ball down, and 56 for the Chieftains gets him the blockage that he needs. Stone Tanner.
The Tribe getting loud here on Chieftains side of the field. Second and short now. O'Connor will hand it off. That's Ayers back in the ball game. See if he can push forward. Gets close, but not quite to that first down marker. It'll make a 3rd and short now for Utica. See if they go right back to their main man Ayers here to try to let him pick it up.
Look at this replay. O'Connor gets the snap, gets it to Ayers. And just number 81 and number 10 of the Falcons there gobbled them up and took them down quickly at the 42. So it's a 3-and-1, Adam.
Yeah, very easy. Well, not easy, but very short 3rd down here. Very possible to pick this one up. Here's the handoff. It is Ayers. He'll pick it up and more. So good job there by Ayers and the Chieftain offense. Pick up the first down. They're getting towards midfield here. 4:45 left in this first half, and they're down 2-7 to the Falcons as they got a safety earlier. So trying to get that lead back or at least make it closer before halftime here.
Plenty of time before halftime, 4:35. 2 timeouts left for the Chieftains, 2 timeouts for Henry Ford. The Chieftains can work the sidelines, and they can, they got the 2 timeouts as well.
3 wide for the Chieftains. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 1 there for Ayers on the Chieftains. And they're going to keep trying to take up some clock, control the ball before half. And just keep punching that ball down Falcons' throat, running it up the middle with Ayers and Kasem too.
Be interesting to see here if Coach Matt Marulli lets O'Connor here throw the ball. downfield again here with the next 3:50 to go. You got to try to take a shot at some point here in the next minute or two.
Second and 10 for the Chieftains. O'Connor taking his time, looking things over, maybe making sure he's got the play here, the play right. 4 wide. Gonna fake the handoff, gonna throw it deep. He's got his receiver out in front of him, right off the fingertips. Almost a great play there. Pretty good throw, but Dominic Carrera just couldn't quite come up with it.
Graham again, Elijah Graham is getting in there, doing his job as a corner. Let's take a look at this replay. O'Connor fakes the handoff, goes deep.
And he had him too. I mean, he had separation just a little out in front and right off those fingertips. That would have been a tough catch. The pass was just a tiny bit out front of him. But either way, a nice attempt there by the Chieftains. And that'll leave them at 3rd and 10 at the 46-yard line. 3:25 left in the half. Chieftains go 4 wide. They'll fake the handoff, looking to throw again. A low pass off the mid-region there, and incomplete pass, and it looks like the Chieftains will have to punt this one on 4th down.
Tough breaks there for the Chieftains. As they're spreading this ball around using other players that they normally aren't accustomed to, but opening up the playbook, keeping Henry Ford guessing. That's the number one thing you need to do here in this game.
Yeah, and you feel like a play for either side could break out soon. We had the long run by Ayers, but of course it was taken back. But a long pass or long run from either time, you feel like could break this game wide open at any point. Fair catch called for down at the 19-yard line for the Falcons, and their offense will come out again and see if they can add to their lead with 3:14 left before halftime.
Still plenty of time to just get a big defensive stop here for the Chieftains.
And Mike, so far the Falcons have had a lot of success in the passing game. There has been an interception, but otherwise success in the passing game. You're right, not the running game. Chieftains have done a good job of stopping that. Waiting to see here if the Falcons will open this up at some point, and Chieftains have to just make sure they hold them from getting that big play to one of the top receivers of the Falcons, either Smith or Iafredi.
You got to believe that Henry Ford is going to try something here and try to take a couple shots down the field.
Byron gets the handoff, looks to get to the right side of the field. He'll be taken down about at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if Heidi gets enough time in that pocket, because the Chieftains have been pressing them.
Yeah, the Chieftain front has been playing great so far tonight. They really have been getting pressure, stopping the run. Got to give them a lot of credit so far here in this football game. .245 left now in this first half. Falcons still have the lead. Taking their time here as they still have a good amount of it before the half. And they might just try to take up as much time as they can. The handoff up the middle. A nice little gain there by Ricky Morgan.
Chieftains take him down quickly there, number 25. Ivan Castro and Kumar Hitesh with the tackles there for the Chieftains.
And you see Ricky Morgan one more time. A nice little play there to get up the middle, but Ayers, the Chieftain linebacker and running back, takes him down. And he did get some help there from Hitesh Kumar.
Yep.
So now under 2 minutes here in this first half. Falcons have the ball third and 2 here. Very manageable for them. They might try to just run and pick it up and keep that clock rolling. Man in motion. That'll be handoff to Morgan. Morgan has some room. He'll pick up the first down. A nice run there. Be down at about the 34-yard line of the Chieftains. Or excuse me, of the Falcons.
Morgan using that speed and that muscle. Just tucks his head down there at the end, and right there, boom, taken down, but gets the first down on the 34.
1st and 10. They're going to give it back to Morgan. He's making some plays now, and a gain of about 9 there on that carry. He's getting himself going here, got some momentum. He's getting pumped up, so a 2nd and 1 upcoming. Now the Falcons running a little bit more hurry up.
Again, Hyde gets the snap. Morgan gets the ball, nearly taken down by Castro right there in the back. but able to push forward a little bit more.
And Higdon finally took him down there with a nice tackle to stop him short of the first down. 2nd and 1 here. They might look to go deep. They do. Tosses it up, and that'll be intercepted. No, he drops it. Had it in his hand, bobbled it a couple times, and Franklin there, Blake Franklin, the senior for the Chieftains, gets a little too excited, and it falls through his hands. But either way, a good play there to make it an incomplete pass.
Great play there by the Chieftains corner as he gets up there and is able to nearly get the interception.
Oh, has it. Oh, and then has it again. No.
Nothing Byron Clark could do about it.
So 3rd and 1, a minute and 2 seconds left. Falcons still have the lead. See if they can pick up one here.
And Chieftains jumped off, it looks like.
Yeah, it does appear so that it was on the Chieftains, but maybe there was some movement by the Falcons. We'll get the exact word from the officials here.
Here's trying to lobby that the Falcons were offsides, but it is going to be against the Chieftains. And Ayers is trying to state his case that they jumped first, but the refs are not buying it. So they're going to get the first down here with 1:02 on the 48 for the Falcons.
Falcons looking to run it. They'll give it to Byron. Byron trying to get to the right side. Spins up the middle. It's fumbled. Chieftains will have it. They pick it up midfield. He's getting down. He's got some room. And taken down. Ricky Morgan, the running back, will take him down. Chieftains have it at the 32 with 51 seconds left in the first half.
Dominic Carrera with some good hands there. Gets that ball as it bounces up. Hyde hands it off to number 9 as he gets the spin there. Number 55 for the Chieftains knocks it out. Jacob Robleski. And then Carrera picks the ball up. It takes it all the way down to the 32. So the Chieftains back in business here with 50 seconds to possibly at least get into the end zone or try for a field goal.
Absolutely, Mike. They've got good field position here. 51 seconds. Make this game closer or take the lead here. O'Connor in the 4 wide. He'll hand it off, though, up the middle. A little bit of room there, but taken down. A nice tackle there by the Falcons. Number 23, Alex Bogan.
Alex Bogan was taken down earlier before Ayers was able to get there, and he was able to jump up just in time to take the tackle away from Ayers.
And Bogan, the only player with a touchdown in this game, as it came on a pick 6. So let's go down to, we got a timeout here as we're waiting here with 38 seconds left in the first half. Let's go down to Nick Buckler. Nick, how you doing down there? All right, we'll wait for Nick here in a minute. We'll get to him before the half here as we're in a timeout. The Chieftains planning what are they going to do next with 38 seconds left here. They're down by 5. So, Mike, Chieftains haven't had much success on offense. They've had some close passes, almost big receptions, but not really there. One big run by Ayers that was taken back. So the offense trying to find their way here tonight for Utica, and they do have 38 seconds to try to find it and get some momentum before they go into half.
Hey, they have a shot. I mean, worst case scenario, you get a field goal, you get some points on the board. And we got a penalty here? Or no, he's they're putting some more time on the clock.
Yeah, 42 seconds is what we should have, as you see the ref pointing out. And the Chieftain field goal kicker, Peter Milne, warming up. Getting ready in case he's needed here to try to make this one 7-5. But I'm sure Utica will hope that instead they end up in that end zone before zeros hit the clock and we go to halftime.
So as you said, they put some more time on the clock, 42 seconds here. Chieftains, you got to think that Matt Murley wants him to take a shot down the field here, try to go for one attempt into the end zone or possibly get in field goal range.
Yeah, if anything, at least try to get yourself in field goal range, but of course you do want a touchdown here. Be the first offensive touchdown of the night if that can happen. Patrick O'Connor bootlegging, will throw it back across the field. He's got blockers, got some room. Out to about the 20-yard line, taken down. So a first down there for the Chieftains.
Take your time out.
Yeah, move those markers.
But now they're in field goal range, as you said.
Yeah, so at this point, maybe
you got a couple shots here. Here's O'Connor
Yeah, nice play there, right back across your body to Ayers.
And Ayers takes it right down, gets that first down, takes it right down to the 20, and he's finally tackled by number 11, Jalen Thomas. So the Chieftains. And do we have?
Yeah, we do have some laundry on the field.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And a dead ball, personal foul on the white team, half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, so the moves the Chieftains up even closer. 35 seconds left, and it'll be a 1st and goal for them.
That is a huge penalty.
And they're right at the 10-yard line, so.
Now we got something going on here. It looks like Ford's going to take a timeout, and they are. They're going to use one of their timeouts, I believe. They have 3.
So they'll want to discuss things there on their side. Makes sense, as now the Chieftains have the advantage with 1st and goal at the 10-yard line, 34 seconds. You got a couple shots here at the end zone, and you see the student section, the Tribe down here getting pumped, trying to root their Chieftains on here as they're trying to take the lead in the first half. And
well, I think you take a shot down into the end zone, try to get that touchdown. If it doesn't work out, you're probably going to be down 32, 31 seconds. That gives you 2nd down. You might be able to take another shot down the field, maybe even do a screen pass with Ayers, and see what happens from there. Worst case scenario, you kick that field goal.
Yeah, I would just take a couple shots
a
couple shots at the end zone here, and you got plenty of time. You probably could run at least. You maybe have time for 1 run, maybe 2 if you use a timeout. But you have some shots here. Take those shots to the end zone. You'd rather have a touchdown, but don't be too aggressive, because I would take a field goal, if anything, before halftime. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Down 2-7 to the Falcons. 34 seconds left.
This is big right here, Adam, to end this half.
Handoff to Ayers up the middle. Really nowhere to go there. He'll be taken down.
Gets him down to 30 seconds.
And they will use that timeout to stop the clock after the run. So 30 seconds left now. Here's maybe where you take a shot or 2 to the back of the end zone and just throw it up for your guy. Yeah, let him try to get it. Maybe use Dominic Carrera, the senior wide receiver, and take some shots here. And otherwise, take that field goal if you can't get it.
He got the 1st down. You're on the 10. I also could see them also giving it to Ayers with a screen pass as well.
Yeah, either way, not a bad decision. Your 2 guys that have been doing a lot for you on offense.
Just give your quarterback some time. Give him a chance to create. You see number 21, Cam Mitchell, who was injured last week, I believe. Obviously inactive. Hopefully he'll get better soon and get back into action. So here we go, 30 seconds left in this half, Adam. 1st and 10 on the 10.
Yeah, big chance to gain momentum for the Chieftains and score that first offensive touchdown of the game. Of course, the only touchdown so far, a pick 6 for the Falcons. O'Connor looking to do it through the air. He'll toss it up. It looks like he'll catch it. He will. Touchdown, Chieftains. They take the lead. Yeah, and that's Higdon there on the reception. A nice catch by him. Nice pass by O'Connor. And Chieftains take an 8-7 lead with 26 seconds left in the first half.
What a catch, what a play. You had to take a shot into that end zone. And he did. And the Chieftains get into that end zone. And make it a 8-7 affair. They can make it a 9-7 affair. That's where that 2-point, that safety comes into play here now.
Heck yeah,
the first quarter.
Nice to have some cushion there. So here's the extra point. It's up low, but it is good. 9-7 Chieftains. 26 seconds left here in the first half, and we'll see if Ford tries to do anything offensively here, or if they'll just pack it up and go into half only down by 2.
Take a look at this replay right here. O'Connor gets the snap, gets it right to nice throw right over to his wide receiver. And the Chieftains take the lead with 26 seconds. And we'll see now if Ford's going to be stay conservative. There's tuck the ball, run it, and go into the second half down 9-7.
And a great pass there, as only Higdon can get that one. If it's too low, or, it goes on the ground, oh well. Not giving up an interception, but a great job there. Nice pass. Only put it where your guy can get it. And Chieftains, if things hold up here, will take that momentum into halftime.
Get a good kick here, push the Falcons back even deeper. So they can't create anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ford were to take a shot down to Preston Smith.
Absolutely.
Especially since he's been open plenty of times tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him at all for taking some shots down the field, especially those big 6'4" receivers. Toss one up and see what happens before the half. So Falcons back to receive it here. Low kick on the ground, bounces up, touch, but will be picked up at about the 30, out to the 35, the 36-yard line, and that's where the Falcons will take over with 21 seconds left in the first half.
Luke Hyde with the reception. Not sure if he's related to the quarterback, Noah Hyde, on this team.
So we'll see what way the Falcons want to go, if they want to be aggressive here.
They have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time, 21 seconds from the 36, their own 36. I mean, you can make something happen here for sure.
But I can also see them waiting to the second half. I mean, remember, it's only the first half. You got another whole half here left in this game.
So they do have Smith and Iafredi spread out wide. They will hand it off to a fumble. Who has it? The Chieftains have it. And he'll be marked down, but Chieftains have it at the 31-yard line with 15 seconds left. They could take a shot here.
And that's number 50, Elijah Hugai, who picked up that fumble. And he doesn't think he was down, but he was down right after he got that fumble. But that, that's another reason, too, why you stay conservative and just run the clock out, go to the second half. I mean,
yeah, if you're just going to pack it in there and run the ball, you might as well go out there and take a knee so something like that doesn't happen. You go out there and just try to run the ball, and then a fumble happens. Either take a shot or take a knee, either one.
So with 15 seconds, the Chieftains up 9-7 on the 37-yard line with the ball. And they have a shot here to extend their lead. It'll be interesting to see if O'Connor does try to open things up here and take one shot into the end zone.
Yeah, if anything, get yourself a little bit better field position, maybe attempt a field goal. He's got a receiver down the field, throws it up a little behind him, but he comes up with it down at about the 18-yard line.
9
now,
seconds.
Clock running, will be running once they reset the markers here after the first down. Chieftains hurrying it up.
We got a timeout by Ford.
Yeah, forces Ford to call a timeout to make sure they're ready.
Head coach Todd Kane doesn't like what he's seeing here, obviously, after that fumble, but O'Connor gets the snap, gets it up, gets it to his wide receiver.
And a good job there by coming back for that one. Slater Lutz on the play. It was thrown behind him, but he at least gave him some air, let him make the play. And they're trying to get up to spike it, but them hurrying up got the Falcons to call a timeout. And as the Chieftains, you love that. Yeah, stop the clock for us and let us plan our attack a little bit better here.
The one thing that you can say about Slater Lutz, he uses that speed and is able to create separation very quickly. There's your sign for the tribe. Is that what you guys called it when you were here too?
Yeah, it was the tribe. But like I said, they are better organized now. I got to give them credit. Look at that showing every week here. They do a great job.
Well, it's just like at Warren Mott. I went to a couple games last season, and we never had a mascot running around. We have a mascot running around, a Marauder Pirate.
Well, you guys have arrived now.
I guess we have after, I think the school was created in 1950.
Hey, everything takes time. It's all right. At least they got there. 9-7. Chieftains with the lead. 1st and 10 from the 19. See what they decide to do here. Take a shot. O'Connor looking to throw it down the field. He's got a receiver. Off the hands, though. Tried to catch it one-handed there. Dominic Carrera, the intended receiver.
He was able to do that last week. He had a one-handed catch.
Now, Mike, do you try to throw one more to the end zone, or do you just kick the field goal here with 5 seconds?
Let's take a look at this replay first, Adam. O'Connor going deep to Carrera.
Yeah,
just
that
a
one,
little
he
too
had
high.
him just too high. If you would have let him a little bit lower, you got a touchdown there. But still a nice play.
And yes, I believe.
And they will kick the field goal here. Take it smart. Don't waste one with 5 seconds left. You know, don't want to risk it. Take your points. And we will get another timeout by the Falcons here to ice the kicker, maybe, as I guess you could say, and make him think about it a little bit. Chieftains can go up 12-7 here, go up 5 points. Things have really turned in the Chieftains' favor here at the end of the half, getting the touchdown, the first offensive touchdown of the game. Of course, they got that safety earlier, and after a fumble with not much time left on the clock in the half for the Falcons, they cough it up on their first down, and the Chieftains get that ball back and send their offense right back out onto the field, and now they have a chance to add 3 to it with 5 seconds left in the game. So not much offense here in the first half, but Chieftains trying to change that a little bit.
Again, 0-3 the last 3 years against Henry Ford, and now obviously there's a lot of rivalry added to this crosstown rival affair.
Yeah, it's a big rivalry here, and it's usually pretty back and forth. But as you said, Falcons have got the better end of it lately, and not only that, we talked about earlier, some coaches have switched sides here. Of course, Tony Smith, the former head coach of the Chieftains, now on the Falcons, and some other former coaches have changed sides. So a very emotional game here for both teams, and a lot adds to that rivalry. So they come out now, and they're going to try to run a play. O'Connor looking deep. He's got a man on the backside. It's tipped up, and he'll just give up on it. And instead of going for a field goal here.
I got to give credit to the Chieftains. Man,
yeah, I mean,
really
you'd rather go up a touchdown than 5 points. It doesn't help you as much. So,
but will it come back to haunt them? You hope not.
We'll see. 9-7 here. The Chieftains lead it going into half. We'll go down to Nick Buckler here as we go into halftime. Nick, what do you got for us?
I'm here with Coach Maruli of Utica. And Coach, your defense kept you in the game just enough to then let your offense take the lead right before halftime. Talk about that.
Yeah, our defense has been playing great. They played great last week too. So, we expect them to do that. We're very confident in them. They came up with some big plays, some takeaways, and we were able to capitalize on the drive at the end of the half.
And then I noticed later as the half progressed, you started opening it up, running some passing plays, and that seemed to really put the defense on their heels.
Yeah, I think we're going to continue doing that in the second half, and we're still confident in our run game in the second half. I think we're going to fix a couple things at the half, and then come back with a little mix it up a little bit.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you,
guys.
There's Nick with head coach Matt Morelli there for the Chieftains. You heard it. They opened the playbook a little bit more there, trying to work that defense. So they'll go into half 9-7 over the Falcons with the lead. We'll be back for the second half of play coming up.
"15 years and Esplendito Mexican Restaurants is still known for its great tasting, quality food. Their secret? Combining the classic taste of Jimmy's Pizza and the well-loved menu from the original Pancho's restaurant. There's daily food and drink specials and weekday happy hours. Also, stop in for Taco Tuesday or on Sunday when kids eat free. Dine in or carry out. That's Esplendito Mexican Cuisine off Mound Road in Shelby Township. Call 586-739-1070.
Welcome back here for the second half of play between the Utica Chieftains and the Ford Falcons. I'm Adam Zellick with Mike Ventimiglio. Chieftains lead at 9-7, only one offensive touchdown in this football game, Mike, and that came from the Utica Chieftains. Higdon, of course, for the Chieftains.
Yeah,
Chieftains, yeah, they've played pretty well. The defense has been good. The only touchdown for the Falcons has been a pick six, which a mistake from O'Connor, but he's come back from that. So a good showing right before halftime for the Chieftains, and see if they can carry that momentum here into the second half.
Well, as much as Henry Ford has been able to air it out to Preston Scott, and we've been talking about how the Chieftains need to contain him and need to play harder defense on him, he's had 3 big catches, but they have nothing to show for it except for that pick six. So the Chieftains defense, they have played very well in this game other than the pick six.
And there's a little bit of an onside squid kick kind of thing going on there for the Chieftains, and the Falcons will get it.
The Chieftains offense showed a lot of positives in that first half as well. O'Connor showing that he's got the distance. The receivers just need to come up with some of those catches, and this could be a totally different game.
Yeah, but you talk about it, the defense for the Chieftains has been great. They have created 2 points on the safety. They've stopped, that they really haven't given up any points at all. They haven't, because the pick six was, on the defensive side for the Falcons. So great play, especially up front by the Chieftains, and let's see if they can keep that going here as we'll see the Ford Falcons offense.
You got to give credit to Ford's defense as well. They run the same scheme as Utica does, and they're stepping up to the plate as well.
So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. And a handoff there. Oh, bounces off his own line, but bounces it to the outside. He's got some blockers. 50, getting across midfield and further down to about the 32-yard line of the Chieftains. A great run there by the junior Ricky Morgan. And Falcons offense came to play here in the second half, Mike.
Yes, they have. They're changing things up, and that's what football is all about. Changing the schemes, changing the perspective. And there he ran into a block, but then he decided to go to the left a little bit more, and Morgan and finally taken down by number 9 of the Chieftains, Caven Higdon.
So 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line, and we do have a scoreboard out here. We're having scoreboard problems in the second half in the stadium. So we'll see what kind of problems that creates with Ricky Morgan there on the carry. But that's going to be a challenge for both these teams. You don't fully know what time it is at all times, left. And so that's going to affect these teams a little bit. Might affect us a little bit, but no, we'll be fine. But yes, that's a little bit of a problem, the scoreboard out here in the stadium. See if we can get that back up and running in the second half. So Ricky Morgan, the star so far here for the Falcons in the second half. See if he can continue that 2nd and 7 now for the Falcons. Going to be the handoff. Nowhere going there on the left side for the Falcons. Elijah Graham on the carry. 3rd down. And 7 now for the Falcons.
Nice play there by the Chieftains to be able to read that coverage. And Graham was quickly taken down.
It's a muggy night a little bit here. Not too bad, but for a football night, we got some warm weather here so far.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice. If only it could stay this way, but I feel like the cold weather is going to come up on us pretty quick here in the next month. 3rd down for the Falcons. Screen pass to the outside. Nothing doing there for Kenyatta Byron there. And it will be 4th down upcoming for Ford.
And again, the Chieftains defense standing tall again, shutting things down. Let's see what the Ford's going to do here.
Yeah, they'll leave the offense on the field here. They're in 4-down territory, so see what the offense can come up with here on 4th down.
Big stop here for the Chieftains. Nope, they're just trying to.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to get him offsides. Got something going on here. Byron in motion, switching him around. Now he'll go to the slot.
Calling on Omaha.
Yeah, Omaha. Well, unfortunately, no more Peyton Manning to watch this year. 4th down for the Falcons, looking to toss it up. He does, got a receiver. Casually will catch it. The nice catch there by Preston Smith. And this man has been a beast tonight when given the chance.
Yes, he has. He's created separation all night long from the Chieftain corners. And there's another opportunity there as Ford. Let's take a look at this replay. Hyde rolls back.
Yeah, he's basically single covered. There was a safety up top there, but just reaches up and grabs it right over him. Like nothing you could do there if you're the Chieftains.
Nothing at all. Blake Franklin was looking up saying, what do I got to do to stop him?
1st and goal for the Falcons on the 2-yard line. Chieftains lead it 9-7 here in the second half. 1st and goal, here it is. Handoff to Ricky Morgan. Bounces off a defender there, still going, and gets pushed back, though, and a nice stop there by the Chieftains on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal upcoming now from about the 8-yard line.
Take a look at that replay right there. He just keeps his feet moving, Ricky Morgan. And
Yeah,
that's why he's successful. But he just keeps those feet moving, and finally the Chieftains were able to take him down.
Yeah, and with forward progress there, they'll mark that at about the 5-yard line, a little bit behind it. And we'll get a timeout from the Falcons. Talk things over here, an important drive. Want to get back up on top and have great field position here as they're threatening to score, 2nd and goal. So make sure that they want to get everything out of this drive here, and you see that Utica student section waiting to get excited here. And Chieftains talking it over on defense.
Chieftains defense has looked good in all 2 games that they've played so far. They've looked good tonight.
We're getting a nice little breakdown of the defense there, too, from inside the huddle. So see if that Chieftains defense can continue to be as good as they were in the first half. Haven't allowed any points on the board yet. Of course, go back to, again, the only 7 points scored by the Falcons was the pick 6 in the first quarter. Let's see what the Falcons drew up in that timeout. 2nd and goal. Hand off to Ricky Morgan, tries to get up the middle. Doesn't get much, though, maybe a foot, if anything. 3rd and goal now from the 5-yard line.
Kaminsky, big-time player there for the Ford Falcons as well. He's had some big plays tonight. There's Cam Mitchell again looking on.
They're always tough when you can't play in a game. You hate seeing your teammates, of course, playing without you, but all you can do is root them on as best you can and hope to be back on the field as soon as you can. So 3rd and goal for the Falcons. Toss to the left, and
great play.
The pass incomplete there. Yeah, good play there by the Chieftains, and Kenyatta Byron cannot come up with it there. 4th down.
I believe it was Nathan Ayers that got a hand in there and knocked it away. Let's take a look at this replay to confirm that. Hyde. And no, it was number 88, big number 88 for the Chieftains. Omar Miller gets his hand in the way to stop that completion for the Falcons.
4th and goal. The Falcons will opt to kick the field goal and try to get that lead. And we got the scoreboard back here, Mike. Look at that. And they'll have to reset it and put the scores up, but at least we have lights. We got a scoreboard. Good for everybody. So Falcons here on 4th and goal, looking to kick the field goal, go up by a point here. It's up, and nice field goal there. It's through, and the Falcons get the lead back, 10-9 over the Chieftains.
Well, that was the best case scenario for the Chieftains. I mean, Ford was moving that ball. They had the momentum, and the Chieftains were able to halt them. So you're only down 1 point now with 7:50 to go here.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Of course, you don't want to give up any points to the offense, but considering the field position there, you keep them to a field goal. You got to be happy with that and give the ball to your offense and let them go to work.
This is our house, I'm hearing.
Yeah, well, they want to protect it. We've talked about the rivalry. We've talked about the Falcons having the, they've been 3-0 in the last 3, so Chieftains want to win this rivalry game. It's important to them. Want to protect their home field, of course, also. And it's been a barn burner here so far, even though low scoring.
Slobber knocker.
Ooh, got any more for me?
It's the only one I know.
That's all right. That's a good one.
I stole that from Jim Ross. Good old JR.
Chieftains back to receive it. A low line drive kick. Had to pick it up off the carpet. Takes a friendly bounce to the Falcons, though. Returned from about the 3-yard line, and nothing but Falcon defenders there. He'll be taken down at the 10, and that's a great special teams play by Ford. Nice kick and great job by the special teams crew there to get down and make that tackle.
Chieftains will start, like you said, on the 12.
Yeah, we'll see Patrick O'Connor come out for the first time in the second half and try to lead this Chieftain offense. He did a good job with it right before halftime there and scoring some points. And, you know, he's gotten over that pick six, 1 interception so far tonight.
Well, he's shown good leadership last year. He's shown good leadership this year. You can see how much he has grown.
And it looks like we're going to get the Guglielmetti package here.
We've seen this last week. It looks like Coach Marulli seen something he doesn't like, and he's going to call a timeout.
But yeah, we've heard about this. We've seen it last week a little bit.
Practice.
Yeah, Garrett Guglielmetti, he comes in and will run a few plays. They have a special package for him, so it won't be Patrick O'Connor coming onto the field here to lead the charge for this first possession in the second half.
Well, they might switch it back up here because Marulli called that timeout. But we'll see.
But yeah, it gives them a little bit different look. Guglielmetti, he plays wide receiver, some defensive back, and every once in a while we'll see him at quarterback. And it gives him a little different look, a little bit more of a running threat, but he can still sling the ball too. And it gives you a nice little switch up here in the Chieftain offense and going to give this defense a little bit of a different look. So 7:43 left in the third quarter. Chieftains trail by 1, 10-9 to the Falcons. And we'll see how Guglielmetti does now from the gun for Utica. Going to be to Higdon on the handoff motion. A little bit of a gain there, but not much.
Higdon pushing it forward, moving those legs. Gets 3 on the play. There's the handoff from Guglielmetti. Gets the blocks, just follows his blockers.
Yeah, just pushing right behind him as he's getting his jersey grabbed.
And that's the way it's done right there. Number 77 with the blocks there, Carl Elder, the senior for the Chieftains. And he gets 3 yards on the play and the ball on the 15. And it looks like Guglielmetti is going to stay in.
Yeah, they'll give him a few plays here at least, see what he has to offer. On 2nd and 7. There's the hand up off the middle, the fake to Higdon, and they'll give it to Ayers going up the middle. Not much of a gain there for Utica. And we'll see 3rd down now.
Coach Marulli, we talked to him before the game. He said we're going to show these packages here and there just to obviously throw the opposition off, but here comes O'Connor back into the game. And it worked last week. It was very successful when they used it last week against Grosse Pointe South.
Yeah, a little bit of a different look. Didn't really work there, but either way, Guglielmetti will stay in the game. He'll just move back out to wide receiver. Patrick O'Connor checks back into the game. 3rd and 6 as they'll be throwing. The nice slant up the middle, and will he have enough for the first down? It looks close, but he might have, and I believe that's Slater Lutz on the reception for the Chieftains.
Slater doing his thing, able to cut through the middle. Just get him the ball. He's got some quick hands. He has the speed. Let's take a look at this replay. O'Connor gets the snap, finds Lutz right away. Nice play, gets a little bit more out of it, another yard or 2, and a first down for the Chieftains on the 23 with 6:05 to go in the third quarter.
So a nice pass there by Patrick O'Connor. His first play of the second half as he's checked in now. Gets his team that first down. He'll bootleg right now, throw it back across his body to Ayers. They tried that play earlier to see if it works this time. Can't quite get out of that tackle there, holding on to his legs. Can't escape it, and he'll be down. So nice try there. That play did work earlier. You know, it looks like O'Connor's going to bootleg out and tosses it back across his body. A nice little fake, but that time they'd seen it before. They were ready for it a little bit better that time, the Falcons were.
Well, not only that, no blocking there at all. Number 77 for the Chieftains getting there a little bit late, Carl Elder, who's had a big game for the Chieftains, but just a little too late to come up there and get that block for Ayers.
2nd and 8 for Utica from the 25. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Chieftains trail 10-9. O'Connor in the gun, 4 wide. He'll hand it off to Ayers. Ayers with a little bit of room on the left side. Take it down right away, though, and nothing doing there on that run play. I'll give them credit. They're not going to give up on giving it to Ayers out of the shotgun, but now a little bit of a 3rd and long. And See if they try to move it through the air here and target Lutz or even Carrera, the two main receivers for the Chieftains, and see what they can do. Chieftains will come out in the gun again. 3 wide on the top side of your screen. O'Connor will look that way to pass it. The quick pass, but taken down right away.
Short.
Yeah, can't convert on 3rd down there. Higdon on the reception, and the Chieftains will be forced to punt it on 4th down and give the ball back to the Falcons.
Both teams' defense is just shutting each other down, and it's been a defensive struggle. Let's take a look at this replay. O'Connor has plenty of time. Gets it right over to his receiver, number 8, Pakoski, or number 9, if you will, Kevin Higdon. And very short of a 1st down, 4 yards short of a 1st down, so the Chieftains are going to punt this.
Get some whistles there as the quarterback / punter, Patrick O'Connor, back to punt this one for the Chieftains. Well, we got a little bit of a break here. Let's go down to our sideline guy, Nick Buckler. Nick, what's going on down there?
Well, right now it's heating up down here on the sideline. There's been a lot of trash talk both ways, so this game is really heating up right now both ways. And notice that when Utica has been passing the ball, they've really kept forward on their heels, and look for that to continue. Coach Maruli said before halftime that he is going to throw some different things at Utica to keep them on their heels, and so far, so good, although it looks like this drive is stalling out. And Adam, to think about that little friendly wager we have, I thought long and hard about what the stakes could be, and maybe something as simple as if Utica wins, I wear a Utica jersey for the next broadcast, and vice versa. You'll wear a Ford if Ford gets the dub.
All right, well, that sounds good to me, Nick. We can do that. And, of course, Utica, they're going to get that dub, but I like the bet. So thanks down there, Nick. Good job. And you hear it. This rivalry, things are heating up down there, yes, says Nick. So,
even between you two.
Well, that's true, too.
My
I might have to go, get him in a headlock after this game, depending on how it ends. But it's good to see this from a rivalry. This is a big crosstown rivalry, a lot going on. You hear some trash talking going on. That's just that's the way we like it. And it is a close one, 10-9. So Chieftains going to punt it on 4th down. O'Connor, nice high punt. Will take a little bit of a bad bounce for the Chieftains, but then takes a friendly one.
Keeps
rolls
rolling
down to about that 26-yard line, and we'll be down finally. So a nice punt there by the quarterback / punter, and it's always rare to see the quarterback also doing punting duties, but it works.
Well, he's done that twice now tonight.
Yeah, he's had
for the Chieftains
2 really good punts, and even as
Coach Maleg.
Oh,
he's been with the team for a while.
Oh, we got a Michigan fan. Ooh.
There you go.
He's pumped about Michigan coming up this Saturday.
After that,
just beating up on
down
Hawaii
like a government mule of Ohio, Hawaii.
Yeah. Hey, Harbaugh means business, all right?
Sure does.
So 1st down from the 26-yard line. Falcons take over. They'll look to pass. Has his man not quite down to the 1st down marker, but Preston Smith. We've seen a lot of him tonight. I'm sure we'll see some more. A nice reception by him there.
He cannot be stopped so far. The Chieftains have had no answer, which I said in the beginning of the broadcast. They just have to try to contain him. But there he is with another catch. And the Chieftains take him down right away. Errors in on that tackle.
And why not keep going to him if you're the Falcons? 2nd and 2 coming up. Handoff there. Nice little pickup for the 1st down. Of course, Ricky Morgan, the junior back, he's been having a pretty solid game. No huge runs for him, but he's had some pretty solid ones and has picked up some 1st downs for his team tonight. Been doing a good job for that Falcon offense. We'll see it one more time there. Just finds the hole there on the right side. Keeps his head, keeps his legs moving. Little screen pass there on the right side. Nice little pickup there. Gets to the sideline. Some flags if he did get the 1st down, but we'll see what the flags do to this play. But a nice pickup there by Kyle DeFelipe.
There could be a late hit. Let's see what the...
You help me out. That's an Italian name. What is that, Mike? DeFelipe?
Just because I'm Italian doesn't mean I can pronounce it.
Come on. Well, either way, a nice play by him there. But
I want to say D. Felipe.
Moving back.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
There you go.
First down.
Pushes them back. Here's Isaiah Frady.
And a good job by this referee crew tonight. I don't want to jinx it, but no, they've done a great job. And they've let the kids play, but anything they've called has been a nice, pretty obvious call, but they've called a fair game, and I think they've done a great job tonight. Something to be noticed. Here's the pressure on the quarterback. Dumps it off to Morgan, but he kind of wishes he didn't catch it because really he just lost his team a lot of yards. So a big play there for the Chieftains. And Stone Tanner with the tackle. What a defensive name. Stone Tanner takes him down. Bam.
And Hyde was rushed on that one as well, as he had 2 Chieftains coming at him at full force. And Stone there with the tackle.
Is that a nickname or is that his birth name? Stone? That's a great, I like it.
It could be. You'd have to ask his parents.
Well,
we'll have to dig that up.
We'll get Nick on the case on that one. All right, here's the blitz going, throwing it out to the sideline. Almost over a Chieftain defender to Byron, but
looking for the big one, the Falcons there.
Yeah, well.
Going for the home run.
Yeah, kind of got to go for it when you got that long of a play there after that loss of yards on the last play, but nothing doing there. Good job by the Chieftains, and need a big defensive stop here, and the Tribe's getting behind them. 3rd and 22 upcoming from their own 29-yard line. Falcons protecting that 1-point lead. They lead at 10-9 over the Chieftains. 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, we'll throw a little screen pass, but can't quite come up with it there.
Defensively, the Chieftains have stood tall tonight, shutting down Ford again. I mean, obviously they had that penalty as well. The Chieftains blitzing Hyde here on this in this whole series. They've blitzed them and rushed them.
Yeah, great job again by that front line of the Chieftain defense, and there just a little bit of pressure and not a very good throw there for Byron to come down with, and Falcons will be forced to punt.
It seems like they're blitzing him more than they did in the first half.
So Byron will punt it. Not a very deep punt, but will take a Falcon friendly bounce down to the 35, still rolls a little bit, down to the 33-yard line, and that's where the Chieftain offense will take over as they try to retake this lead here in the 3rd quarter. The Tribe getting rowdy in this rivalry game here at Barney Swinehart Field. So Patrick O'Connor will be the quarterback for this drive. Four wide in the gun for the Chieftains, looking to pass, has a short little dump off down the middle, but got some room here. Slater Lutz get out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. And that's a nice little pickup for the first down for Utica. And as Nick Buckler was telling us earlier, he was saying that when they go to pass, it keeps the Falcons on their toes, and Chieftains are going back to moving that ball around through the air now, and they're doing a good job of it.
Not taken away from the last year's coaching staff or the previous couple years, but this coaching staff is really put their hard work and determination into keeping these other teams guessing without a doubt.
Handoff to Ayers, doing a good job there. Gets down to about the 45-yard line, a pickup of about 8 there, and that'll make it a very manageable second down coming up.
There's Ayers without his helmet. They're spreading the ball. They're opening things up. They're running the ball. They're spreading everything open with the offense, especially with O'Connor. There's that run there, getting the blocking, and it looked like a face mask and no call. But needless to say, the Chieftains keep moving the chains. 2nd and 2 on the 46, and Henry Ford too, looking for their first win as well. They lost last week to Lance Cruz North 44-38, so they're looking for their first win.
Here's the second down. Little dump off. Got it to Lutz. Gets down to the 35-yard line. First down for the Chieftains, and O'Connor to Lutz is becoming a theme here in this drive.
And Lutz, again, he's able to get those cross passes. He reads them well. O'Connor gets the snap, finds his man right there again. And nothing number 81 can do with Jaquan Clark. Nothing he can do as he finally takes him down at the 36.
So 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. 33 seconds left in this third quarter. Chieftains trail it by 1. Handoff to Ayers, makes contact right away, keeps his feet moving. Pickup of about 1 yard there down at the 35. So 20 seconds left now in this third quarter. See if the Chieftains will take one more play or not. Doesn't look like they're in a big hurry right now, but still some time here. 12 seconds left. See the replay one more time. Ayers just
taken down right away by number 78.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Frank Young. Nowhere to go at all. They read that well.
So Chieftains will run off the clock here in the third quarter. So Chieftains with the ball, 2nd and 9 at the 35. We'll switch sides of the football field here, and we'll be right back for the fourth quarter to play, and a close one, this rivalry game here between the Chieftains and the Falcons.
And your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
You're up. There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. And register with the MHSAA. Look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Falcons.
And we're back here for the fourth quarter here at Barney Swinehart Field. Chieftains have the ball. They're down 1 point to the Ford Falcons. Been a great game so far, a showing of defenses really. And the Chieftains trying to score their second offensive touchdown of the night. And looks like the Falcons jump here right away to start the fourth quarter and give the Chieftains 5 free yards.
Dead ball, offsides on a defense.
So it's going to obviously move the Chieftains to a 2nd and 4 on the 30. Give it to Ayers, let him get this first down.
Yeah, 2nd and 4, use your running game, open things up a little bit, and then give yourself some chances to score a touchdown here. So here comes O'Connor leading this Chieftain offense, 4 wide from the gun. Ayers in the backfield. 2nd and 1, they'll give it to Ayers. He'll have enough for the first down and a little bit of more. Breaks some tackles, gets down there to the 15.
Nice run.
A nice pickup there, first down for the Chieftains. And keep feeding Ayers the ball. He is starting to get some momentum here. And look at, he's trying to get the crowd into this one.
Yes, he is. Let's take a look at this replay. Well, thought we were going to see a replay. I'm sure the guys in the truck will get it going. But a nice run there. There it is right here. Ayers just keeps moving his feet, follows his blockers, and gets that big first down down to the 16-yard line. And the Chieftains have a shot here to take this lead back with 11:32 left in this fourth quarter.
Chieftains from the gun, 2 in motion. He's going to give it to Ayers. They're going to call a flag there, though. Maybe a legal procedure or something going on in that offense as the referee in the backfield threw that one. I think the Chieftains will be moving back here. Something didn't go right on that one. And that was Ivan Kesto.
Illegal motion on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, that one didn't look right. All of a sudden 2 guys go in motion, almost running into each other, and kind of like that. That was, yep, can't do that one.
It is a no-no.
Yeah, it looked like they both thought they were supposed to go in front of the quarterback, and well, they're going to pay for that one. So 1st and 15 now from the 21-yard line. 11-10 left in this football game.
I'd possibly take a shot here maybe to Lutz. Try to get him into the end zone, but they give it to Ayers.
Yeah, there's the handoff to Ayers. Finds some room, though. Keeps moving his feet, and a nice play there down to the 10-yard line.
He had an open pocket again up the middle, and he bought it and went through.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of finding a hole there on that right side of the line, and they're doing a good job blocking for him. You see the nice pull there, blow it up, and he hits that hole, keeps his feet moving. He's doing a great job here on this drive. 2nd and 4 now for the Chieftains. They're at the 10-yard line. 10:25 left in this game. Chieftains down 1 point to the Falcons. See if they give the ball back to Ayers. He is in the backfield. They'll give it to him. A nice job there. Lowers his head, knocks the guy basically out almost. Down to about the 4-yard line, and the helmet comes off again for Ayers. That's the 2nd time. He's taking a beating out there. Got to get that chin strap on a little tighter, but he took a hard hit there. You see he shook him up, but knocked the defender back there. It looks like they both took helmet to helmet, and he took his helmet right off there. And looking, he's shaking up there. Get some water. Give him a little breather there.
Ayers was shaken up last week.
So now 1st and goal from the 3rd, or from the 3. Losing yards there, still trying to move forward, but nothing doing for Leonard Kasem, or excuse me, that's Ivan Kesto, the senior, for the Chieftains on the carry.
I was going to say that Ayers was shooken up last week a couple of times, and he was all right, came right back, so we'll see. Let's take a look at Ayers' run again here. Oh, got helmet to helmet right there. Low hit. Then he jumped up and got that.
Yeah,
He's
great
a little
run.
shaken up from that helmet.
Yeah, it looks like
right
they're both shaken up. Both of them took a hard hit to the head there. So 9:44 left in this game. Been very back and forth. Safety gave the Chieftains the early lead, 2-0. Then we had a pick 6. Then the Chieftains had a touchdown reception to Higdon. And then a field goal to start the half for the Falcons got us to 10-9. So not much offense.
Nope, it's been a defensive struggle here. Both teams running almost the same type of scheme defensively, and both of them have been able to answer and shut each other's teams down. Been a good game though tonight, Adam, here at Barney Swinehart.
Absolutely it has. 1st and goal from the 18. O'Connor looking to throw, get some pressure, but lobs it up. He's got a man. Touchdown, Chieftains. What a play there. What a pass by O'Connor, and what a reception by Dominic Carrera. Chieftains get that lead back here in the 4th quarter.
Patrick O'Connor had a man blitzing him, and he still was able to get that ball out. And the Chieftains just continue to keep showing and impressing here this season of what they have offensively.
And anytime you give a quarterback that much time to throw, I mean, he had all day. Somebody's going to get open, and that was the case for Carrera there. He had all day to get open.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2, and Guglielmetti is in at quarterback here. He's going to keep it himself. Looks like he's going to have it. Nice play by there for Guglielmetti. They get the 2-point conversion. So it's going to be 17-10. The Chieftains take a touchdown lead over the Falcons. 9:27 left in this football game.
They used Patrick O'Connor as a decoy on that one. It looked like he was going to get the handoff for the pass. And the Chieftains, and there you go right there. Guglielmetti and O'Connor with the bump, and then there's Lutz with the bump. But an awesome play there for the Chieftains. And now they go up 17-10. They give themselves 2 more points in the insurance. And again, the safety coming into play again.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the Chieftains.
Absolutely. And we'll see this play that got him that touchdown one more time.
And again,
O'Connor lobs a perfect pass there.
Again, O'Connor just growing up before our eyes.
And there's Guglielmetti too on the 2-point conversion. Well, after that touchdown, we're waiting here for the kickoff. Let's go down to our sideline guy, Nick Buckler. Nick, what's going on down there?
Well, guys, you talked about Ayers not stopping moving his feet and being a downhill runner, and a guy that kind of comes to mind for me is R2 Spinner from the Lions way back when, and obviously injuries ended his career early, and then we see Ayers leave the field for a couple plays, but now he's back, and he's been taking a beating today. Hopefully he can stay healthy for the whole year, but definitely good to see him keeping those legs moving.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nick. And there we get the report. Ayers is doing all right. He was a little shaken up there. And R2 Spinner reference. R2's on the loose for the Lions back in the day. But, yeah, same type of runner there. Good observation by our man Nick Buckler down there. So here is the kick. Falcons back to return it. Take it from about the 7-yard line out to the 20. And down to the 26-yard line. That's where the Falcons will start this drive with 9:22 left in the game.
Connor Suggs at the big tackle there for the Chieftains. He comes off the field, pumping his teammates out. Big tackle. Let's take a look at this replay right here as he comes into the picture right there. Scoops him, takes him down. Nowhere for Scott Lewis to go. Down at the 27, 9:22 to go here, and let's see what the Chieftains defense is really made of with the lead here. Something that we haven't seen in a couple years, playing with the lead in the fourth quarter late.
Yeah, we've got to see if they can protect it, but the defense has shown no reasons to not believe in them here in this football game tonight. So Chieftains lead it by a touchdown, 9:22 left. The Falcons take over, a little screen pass there. Breaks some tackles, but really still nowhere to go there for Kenyette Byron. It'll be a 2nd and about 9 upcoming for Ford.
Ayers is everywhere. Nice tackle there again. Nathan Ayers can score touchdowns and stop you defensively, and here he comes right there with the tackle, then taking number 9 down.
Yeah, he's doing a good job on both sides of the ball there for the Chieftains tonight. 2nd and 8 now for the Falcons. Bootlegging right, tosses it up, got a receiver, he'll catch it. And Iafrate, yeah, looks like he got a foot down. They're going to call it a completion. Nice pitch and catch there from the Falcons.
Obviously, you can't challenge here in high school football, or you would have seen a challenge flag, but we'll see the replay here. Hyde rolls out, gets the pass out to Iafrate, and yes, he is definitely in for the catch on the 44-yard line with 8:44 to go.
First down here, way overthrown there to Byron.
Byron,
come up with that one.
He's seen number 5 and number 3 of the Chieftains, Leonard Kasem and Blake Franklin, coming towards him, and I think that had a lot to do with it. Let's take a look at this replay. Franklin and Kasem right there, and obviously number 9 of Henry Ford reaching for it. He couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, even if he caught that one, there were defenders right in his face. He heard the footsteps. 2nd down, screen pass to the right side. Breaks a little bit of an arm tackle there. Still pushing forward, down at about the 48-yard line of Ford. Pushed out of bounds. So 3rd and about 6 now upcoming for the Falcons.
Replay again. Hyde gets it right over to number 3. Scott Lewis and the Chieftains all over him and take him down. So 3rd down and 5 on the 49, 8:32. Chieftains up 17-10. Ford has 1 timeout left.
Down by 7. Falcons looking to move it through the air. Got a receiver way over Iafrate's head. 4th down upcoming now for Ford. Good job by the Chieftain defense.
That's what you want to see out of the corners, staying with their man, and they did. Number 2 of the Chieftains, Dominic Carrera, sticking on his man, not allowing Iafrate to create any separation. Let's take a look at this fan section here, the band, the marching band for Utica, trying to get their classmates to get a little rowdy and urge their team on here to a victory for the first time this season.
Kenyette Byron back to punt it for the Falcons on 4th and 5, 8:27 left in the fourth quarter. Chieftains back on the return. High, deep punt. And that's going to take a good bounce, but way too good of a bounce, and bounce to the end zone, going to be a touchback. So a nice punt there, but just way too much on it as that punt gets deep, and it'll be a touchback for Utica. And you know, I'm sure we'll see a lot of errors here. We've seen him on defense and offense, and it reminds me a little bit of Kumanagwili.
Yes.
We saw the last few seasons here at Utica, one of the better players we've seen in the last few years, and Ayers is trying to carry on that legacy. Of course, Kumanagwili up at Central now.
For Coach Bonanego.
As a running back. So see if Ayers can carry on what Gwilly left off with.
I honestly think that you're going to hear some big things from Gwilly once he starts playing.
On the offense.
For Central, there's a penalty there on the
yeah, that'll move the Chieftains 5 yards back. And yeah, I'd like to think so. Of course, he's a freshman this year, but we saw a lot of talent out of the kid. He can do some different things, and maybe we'll see something from him in the future up there at Central Michigan.
I think he will. He's got a lot of talent.
First,
he's got a great He's got a great coaching staff up there that's going to help him along the way.
Yeah, absolutely, he does. So 8:17 left. Chieftains on their own 15-yard line. Handoff there. Falls down, though. Ayers gets pushed back a little bit and picks up about a yard. Actually, he might have lost a yard there.
Oh, looks like he might have got 3 on it. If the position of the ball is correct by the refs.
Yeah,
here.
they gave him 3. It didn't look like he got that much, but
no, it didn't
either
at all.
way, it makes it a little bit of a more manageable second down, 2nd and 12 coming up. You see all the Chieftains got armbands, all the plays on their armbands. They called in from the sideline. They all check, get the play call in, and then they know what they're doing. O'Connor from the gun, 4 wide. Ayers in the backfield. O'Connor will keep it himself. He's got room up the middle. Gets the first down and more, and he'll slide down. Get down to the 33-yard line, it appears, and a nice pickup of a first down for the Chieftains.
We've seen that last week as well. There was an opening, and O'Connor took it, was able to get the first down last week as well, and he does it again this week. No fear for Patrick O'Connor. Tucks it, has nothing, no wide receiver open, so he decides to take it and tuck it in and go.
Do you think that was designed, Mike? Because it did look like he tucked it pretty quick. I mean, it might have been designed play that he took that one there.
Well, like I said, that's almost similar to the play that he ran last week to get the first down for the Chieftains. Just keep moving the clock.
Yeah, absolutely. Protecting that 7-point lead up, 17-10, 6:57 left in the game. You got a first down here. And there's going to be the handoff, and gets back to the line of scrimmage there after it looked like it was going to be a loss of yards. So a good job to at least make a little bit out of that there was the running back. And that was Ayers, of course. Again, getting a lot of carries here tonight, doing a good job for his offense.
Just let that clock keep ticking away. Obviously, lots of time left in this fourth quarter. The Chieftains only up by 7.
Yeah, don't want to get too conservative here.
Nope.
It's nice to run some clock, but you don't want either. There's still, like you said, plenty of time left in this one.
You got to believe at some point here, O'Connor possibly will go down the field for one here.
Clock keeps running. 6:12 left in the game. Second down for O'Connor. He'll hand it off. There's Ayers. He's got some room. Gets down to that first down marker. It looks like he'll have it. Yeah, nice run there by Ayers. Keeps those chains moving. Keeps that clock running. Yeah, I think he got some turf in his eyes, really. Got a little hit, banged up there. He's been banged up. Trying to shake it off.
Tough kid. He was banged up last week, as I said, a couple of times this week as well. There's another tough couple hits. They're making him work hard, Henry Ford. Chieftains continue moving those chains.
1st and 10 at their own 45. 5:45 left, protecting that touchdown lead, 17-10 over Ford. Four wide for the Chieftains. O'Connor from the gun. He'll fake the handoff. No, actually does give off the handoff now, and that's a nice little carry there by Hitesh Kumar.
And Nathan Ayers stepped off the field after that last drive.
Yeah, we've seen we've seen 4 different running backs for the Chieftains tonight. We've seen Leonard Kasem, Blake Franklin, and Nathan Ayers. Now we got a little action from Hitesh Kumar.
Maybe we can get Nick a little bit, check out how Nathan's doing.
And we now will see Leonard Kasem check into the game as the back for the Chieftains as they're 4 wide in the gun. 2nd and 9 from the 46. They'll give it to Kasem, but back to the line of scrimmage. So a 3rd and 9 now upcoming for Utica. 4:37 left in this football game. Chieftains just trying to eat up as much clock as they can and keep those chains moving. You see again, Kasem just taken down right away there, nowhere to go. It will be a 3rd and 8 at the 47. 4:15 left in the game. Chieftains trying to pick up this first down, keep possession, keep the clock moving. 3 wide on the bottom of your screen. A little slant pass there to Lutz. Can he get to the first down? He keeps his legs moving, but will be short of that first down. But at midfield, do you think the Chieftains are in 4-down territory now?
Slater, Lutz keeps moving his body, and he was able to get more out of that. They're only 4, came very close. Let's take a look at this replay. O'Connor gets a nice cross pass to Lutz. Loss looks like he was taken down there, but he wasn't. Gets back up and keeps moving his feet. And the Chieftains cause Henry Ford.
A free first down there. The Chieftains make him jump off sides. And if you're the Falcons, you just can't do that. Giving a
ball, encroachment, defense.
And this works out huge for the Chieftains.
Yeah, on 4th down, you got to be better than that if you're Ford. Big mistake there, giving the Chieftains a free first down. They can continue to keep this clock moving as they move to the Falcons side of the field now. They're at the 37, so getting in a position to score here. And they're just going to keep eating up as much clock as they can. And why shouldn't they? 4 wide from the gun. Here's the handoff. Couple yard pickup there. And we'll go down to our sideline guy, Nick Buckler, with an update. Nick, what's going on?
Well, you mentioned the injury to Nathan Ayers earlier. He left the field a few plays ago. It doesn't appear to be too serious. He's talking with trainers, smile on his face, laughing. They're joking around right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back if this game gets a little bit closer and a little hairy here late. Wouldn't be surprised if he came back.
All right, thank you, Nick. Thanks for the update. And, yeah, we've been keeping an eye on him. He's taking some hard hits tonight, so a little shaken up. And looks like he was in some pain. And always better to be safe than sorry in those kind of situations. Handoff there. Nice pickup by the Chieftains. Get close to that first down marker. Leonard Kasem on the carry.
Well, with the concussion protocol so high with football, that's obvious that that's the biggest question mark that they're always going to keep questioning on
and you
before you get back into the game.
You see him on the sideline there, doing a couple tests, talking to some trainers, seeing if he's okay.
Especially at a high school level, can't be putting players back out there if they have a head injury.
3rd and 3 for the Chieftains. 2 minutes left in this game. They have the ball at the 35-yard line, protecting a 7-point lead over Ford. And here's the handoff again. A little bit of room there. Looks like he'll pick up the first down. He does. Good run there by Leonard Kasem. And the Chieftains keep the chains moving.
Now number 3's hurt. Leonard Kasem hobbling a little bit. Looks like he might have turned an ankle. Let's take a look at his replay. O'Connor gets the snap, gets it to Kasem.
So, yeah, another running back goes down there for the Chieftains. And
I think Nathan is back in. Nathan Ayers has returned. Danny LaRusso is going to fight.
Oh, boy.
Adam.
1:31 left in the game, so Ayers does check back in, as you say. Oh, and it gets a little miscall on the play. Thought he was supposed to go the other way. O'Connor turned to the left. Ayers ran to the right, and that caused a fumble there. O'Connor looks at his wrist to say, well, who got the play wrong there? And they're talking about it.
Well, there's the leadership right there of O'Connor getting on the case of his players, and he should. I mean, if they ran the wrong route, and they did, and that's where he's grown up big time from last season as well. in his first year as quarterback last year.
And that's a tough one for Ayers, too. You're on the sidelines. You're with trainers. You're not fully paying attention to what's going on because you can't. All of a sudden, you're thrown into a game. Leonard Kasem comes off. Hey, get in there. And a little miscommunication happens. So it's unfortunate, especially at this point in the game. But you move on for it, and it does put them in a little bit of a tough position there. So see if they can get it straightened out and recover from it as they have a 2nd and 15 from the 35-yard line here. 1:18 left in the game, up by 7. You see they're talking about it there. You see the look on the coach's face as they're talking about it. He's talking to Ivan Kesto there on the sidelines.
So a minute and 18 left here in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 15 on the 35. Chieftains obviously stay conservative running the football. Do you take a shot down the field here, Adam?
You know what? I don't know if I do. I don't think it's worth risking it. Maybe you run those slants again like they were. They've gotten Lutz on a couple of those slants where it's a little bit more safe, but I wouldn't try to air one out and risk an interception. You got the lead. Play a little bit conservative, not too much, but we'll see what they come up with. You got 2 wide here. Ayers is in the backfield. O'Connor looks like he's making sure he knows which direction he's going. Gives it to him on the left there. Finds a hole. Nice little pick up there to get the ball down to almost the 30-yard line there and make it a little bit more manageable of a 3rd down as the clock keeps running. 1:06 now left on it.
And Utica, Henry Ford has taken their last timeout earlier. They have no timeouts left. Chieftains have 2.
Yeah, and that's where it hurts you. You know, they took one really early in the half when you think they might not have needed to, and you see how important those timeouts are, and making mistakes earlier on, using those timeouts can hurt you later on, and right now they're stuck not being able to stop the clock. And Chieftains are just going to take up as much time as they can.
Well, win or lose, the Chieftains will head to New Baltimore to play Anchor Bay next week. And then the following week out to, I believe, Warren Cousino.
Yeah, so they have some winnable games on their schedule upcoming if they can get one here and get some momentum. But still some time left in this one to make sure they get the W here. 36 seconds left. It's a 3rd and 11 for the Chieftains. And you can tell this team really came out here tonight, wants to win this rivalry game, means a lot to them, means a lot to both teams. And the Falcons are fighting for their life here. Both these teams trying to get that first victory of the season. Hate getting to the midpoint of the season without your first win. That hurts. So one of these teams going to come up with their first victory tonight. And right now, looking like it could be the Chieftains.
Well, I think anytime you have a new coach come in, a new regime, stressing a different type of philosophy than what has been here the last 5 previous seasons, it's going to take some time. And I think by the 3rd week, which is this week, it's all coming together. Last week it was starting to come together, and against Kettering it was starting to come together. But I think you're starting to see a finished product.
Yeah, and here's Ayers with the handoff. Maybe not enough to pick up the first down, but should put the Chieftains in field goal range if they choose to kick it, but that might just be enough to ice out the clock here. We'll see.
O'Connor gets it over to Ayers, and Ayers busts right up the middle. And the Chieftains,
yep, they're going to get their first W.
They're going to win their first W, Adam.
And they're pumped. They got their first victory, a big rivalry game. Getting the crowd into it. Everybody's pumped. Going over to the Tribe, the student section. Everybody's pumped. They'll run the clock out here. So a hard-fought game for the Chieftains. Great victory for them here. 17-10, dominated, well, as much as they could the second half of play. So great victory here, Mike, for the Chieftains. Get that first win.
The defense, you got to give the credit to the defense. I know with their presence was trying to stop and contain Preston Smith. They did to an extent, but he was able to break out plenty of times. But they had nothing to show for it, Adam. Nothing at all by getting him the ball, Henry Ford, to Preston Scott. And that's what hurt them the most. So the Chieftains were able to shut down everything else that they were giving them except for Preston Scott. It's kind of like letting LeBron shoot 50 shots and shutting everybody else down around him.
You make a good point, Mike. They definitely could have done more there. The Falcons could have to get the ball to their top player, but just didn't work out for them. And you maybe have to question it. They could have passed more. They had some success in the passing game, and their offense really done it out here. The only touchdown was caused on a pick six. And give credit to the quarterback, Patrick O'Connor, who did a great job of recovering from that early pick, that early mistake. He does a great job of getting over it, leading his offense, and getting his team the victory here. And in just a second here, we're going to get Nick Buckler with the head coach. So, Nick, you got the head coach down there. We'll see what his thoughts are on the victory. Take it over, Nick.
Thanks, guys. Down here with Coach. First win as the new head coach here. How's that feel?
I mean, it feels great. I'm proud of the kids. They played great. We had a tough one last week, so bouncing back from that one, a tough rivalry week with Ford. I know they were excited. I know they were ready to go. So, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them to get the win this year.
Obviously, running back Nathan Ayers really put the team on his back late, running, never stopped moving his feet. Had to come out a couple plays, taking some blows, but important for him to get back in there.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the guys that makes our team run. So, you see how hard he runs, and he never quits. He gets banged up every game, but he keeps going. So we're proud of him. He did a great job.
And defense really kept you in this one, allowed you to get that win in the first half. Talk about their importance.
Yeah, I mean, they've gotten better every game, and, they played great last week. We had a couple of missed plays last week. I thought we were able to make those plays this week, and, they did a great job. They kept us in the game all day.
Congrats, Coach. Good luck on the season.
Thank you very much.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Nick. And as you hear the defense, how important they were
Big
great.
Time.
Yeah, improving up into this game, and they were just phenomenal tonight, creating points, getting their offense in a good position, and they're not giving up the lead. We saw them last week. Chieftains blew that lead. They were not giving it up tonight in this important rivalry game, held on to that 7-point lead, and it was a great showing by them.
You sensed it last week and in the first week against Kettering. The defense is there. The defense stands tough when they have to, and they hold down the fort. This week they put it all together, offense and defense, and they got the big win, 17-10 Chieftains.
For Mike Ventimiglio, I'm Adam Zellick, and thanks to the whole Shelby TV crew, and thanks to Nick Buckler down there on the sideline. Chieftains win this one 17-10 over the Ford Falcons. Thanks for joining us here on Shelby TV.